Okay, so this is mix preparation. You can see that I have a track. I've organized this track to my comfort. You may organize it to your own comfort. And I've currently selected the whole track from kick to overhead, left and right. And I will currently select how to change color by double clicking at the bottom. To make a selection, we go to kick and we go to our drum room. We hit shift click and then we bring up our color palette. As you can see, the button at the top changes whether the tracks are coloured or just the top and bottom, and I will go through and colour my tracks as I see fit so I can navigate through my session with ease. Okay, so now that the track has been coloured, I will go on to create a stereo aux or bus for the drums. I'll change the input to bus 1 and 2, and then I will shift click from the kick to the drum room and then hold shift and alt, go to sends, bus 1 and 2. So now that my input is bus 1 and 2, as you can see, all my faders are at 0. And I will then go to view, send A&E, and click send A, which then puts them faders on the screen. And to get the faders at 0, we go to preferences and to mixing and turn off send default to -infinite. This way, when we create a new send, it will default to at 0. Okay, and now I will go through and create sends or buses and or auxes for the rest of the channels and drag them into place, and then I will go on to name them in accordance to where they have been placed, as well as add input and outputs and sends to each of the tracks. So there is my drum aux, and then my acoustic aux, and following that will be my bass aux, my electric guitar aux, and then my vocal aux. Okay, and once all of these auxes have been made, we will then go on to create groups for each of these sets of tracks. So I'll make a drum group, a guitar group, a bass group, an electric guitar group, vocal group, and so on and so forth. So to start that off, we will select the relevant track, so from the drum room to the kick, which is easily differentiated by the colours. And you can see I've already made the group, so I'll show you how to make the group by, first of all, we select the tracks, then we press Ctrl or Command G, name that group. You can see the attributes that are custom to that group, and then we see the tracks that are custom to that group. Okay, and you can see we have a new drum group in the bottom left corner. Okay, and as we turn on the groups, we can see just above where the pan pot is, as the mouse indicates, where our groups are and what are the groups assigned to each channel are. Okay, and finally we will create a mix bus. Now, this bus will be different compared to other mix bus, so I will colour it a different colour, and then we will go name it mix bus, and we'll go to setup, and we'll then go to IO, and we will create a named bus by going down. As you can see, there's one already made. I'll currently delete this, click new path, change that to stereo, and then we'll name it mix bus. And once this is made, we will automatically have a new bus output, which will forever be named as mix bus. We'll select that, and then we will send all of our tracks, send all of our tracks to the mix bus. By selecting all, then holding Shift Alt, clicking on the output, going to bus, and then going down to mix bus. And having a mix bus allows us to change the volume of everything going to our master fader without changing the levels of everything else. Thank you for joining us. And that is it for this video.